As we look at successful people, we admire their capabilities that allowed them to reach where they are, and at the same time, envy their success. We think that they are the exceptions, and we are fated to be average. Do you really think that's the case? Or is there another reason? Hi everyone, Tousou Caveman here. I post videos challenging myself to learn as many skills as possible, while talking about various interesting topics to motivate you to become a better version of yourself than before. What we discuss on today's topic, I'll be learning a new pen spinning skill called the Twisted Sonic. Do learn it together with me while listening to my commentary. With social media, we are able to know so much about what's going on around us. We see celebrities and other rich influencers enjoying their high life, having yachts parties, eating at fancy restaurants, and going on endless shopping sprees. In the beginning, we all envy their success and hope that one day we could be in their shoes. But after a certain point, we started to accept that these people are the exceptions and we will never be able to reach where they are. We still envy them and hope to become rich and successful, but we won't find ways to reach there since we already believe that it's a far-fetched dream. As a result, we all fall back onto our average normal lives, work our 9-to-5 jobs, and just live day by day. From this, we can draw one conclusion on why we all think we can't succeed: our belief. We believe that these people are the exceptions and it is impossible for us to reach that goal. After all, they only make up the top few percent of the population, while the rest of us are all in the rat race, working normal 9-to-5 jobs, or just barely getting through day after day. We believe that no matter how much we try, we will never reach that goal. And this is especially true if we have experienced an event in our lives where we work so hard for something but still failed in getting it. Maybe you have studied for an exam really hard, burning midnight oils day after day, but still didn't get the result you hoped for. Maybe you have worked really hard at your workplace, but your colleagues still managed to outshine you and got promoted before you despite working lesser than you. Or maybe you have tried to chase after that one girl, but got rejected, thus concluding that she's out of your league and you'll never get her. After knowing this, are you really okay with letting your beliefs hold you back from pushing forward? Are you really okay just living the rest of your life without trying? With that said, another reason why you think you can't succeed is you're afraid of failures. You're afraid that after trying so hard, spending so much time and effort for months and years, nothing will come out of it. You're afraid that you'll be investing your time into something that won't ever succeed, so you much rather not start to save the effort and pain. It's funny when we all think this way. It's as if we can see into the future and saw ourselves failing, so we much rather not waste our time. If that's the case, we might as well buy the lottery and try to hit the jackpot, since we think that we can see into the future. But that's not the case. We can't see into the future. So why hold yourself back and try to convince yourself that you can't succeed? The future is unknown. No matter how hard we try, we won't know what will happen. So you might as well shirk that fear of failure and just try. I much rather die trying than die without attempting to succeed in life. As I grew older, I got sick and tired of being lazy and thinking of excuses to hold me back. I remember being afraid of failing, succumbing to my laziness and playing computer games instead of studying and doubting myself that I'll ever become that guy that will succeed and become rich when I was younger. As time passed, I experienced more failures than I would have liked, and this journey of increasing failures woke me up. The uncomfortableness of failure showed me that I don't want to become a failure, and I want to reach my goal for once. I reached a point where I am tired of giving myself excuses. If you really think about it, giving excuses is essentially quite exhausting. You have to spend that time thinking of excuses not to do something when you can simply just charge forward and work towards something without thinking. Every time I'm lazy to exercise, I tend to think of excuses to not work out. A part of me will start giving excuses like, I'm tired, I'm hungry, there's always tomorrow, while the other part of me knows that I have to exercise to keep fit, and if I don't exercise, I will feel like a sloth for giving up, and my self-esteem will drop. This whole conflicting process is so tiring and exhausting that it's so much easier that if I just charge forward and exercise. No excuses. I remember this quote: enjoy the present, live in the moment. Everyone preaches this and tells themselves that they should just enjoy the present, but people don't seem to really know what it means. There's many ways to interpret this, but essentially, it's telling us to live in the moment and not spend time being worried about other things that may or may not happen. It's telling us to enjoy the company of friends and family, do things that you enjoy, and not spend time on activities that has no value such as scrolling social media. However, people are starting to take this another step further and literally enjoying every single moment of their lives. They will go to clubs, play computer games all day, indulge in dopamine high activities, and spend lots of money carelessly. You may be enjoying all these things in the present, but what happens after you have run out of money, gotten old, or suffer from health problems? Because of all your careless decisions on instant gratification activities, you have not invested onto yourself at all for long-term happiness. As much as you should enjoy the present, there should always be some sort of restraint for the sake of your long-term happiness and prosperity. Just like how I always preach in all my videos, we only have one life. There are no redos like computer games. Are you really content with living this one life of yours without trying to succeed? Are you okay with succumbing to your laziness and watch shows or play computer games when you could have spent those time trying to work on your dreams? You've always envied the life your celebrity idol is living. Don't you want to at least try and see if you can achieve that too? Even if you don't reach the same level as your idol, but you would have been closer than if you have never tried. In essence, it's not that we can't succeed and we are fated to live an average life. We can succeed, and we should believe that we can succeed one day. The reality is, it won't come true in a day or a few weeks. It's going to be a long grind, taking years of hard work and effort to eventually reach your goal. Even if you don't reach your goal, you are so much closer than you would have been if you have never tried. Don't be lazy and keep pushing. For all my videos, it took me a lot of effort to make. I don't just have to write my script, record the audio, edit the videos together, and add some soundtracks. For every video, I will be learning a new skill, basically to make a statement that we shouldn't stop learning and to keep pushing ourselves. Every week, I'm constantly faced with the frustration of getting that new skill down on camera, while on top of other commitments that I have in my life. Essentially, with every video, I want to show you guys that you're not alone in this journey of self-improvement. Let's improve ourselves together and not give up. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting content like this video.